Welcome back. Let's quickly go on to the next segment, converting between minutes, seconds, and hours and whatnot. So I really want to emphasize the following. You need to be able to convert no matter where, no matter when. You need to understand the conversion principle because it's like a rule, like the sun will come up tomorrow. It is something and it will remain the same. So when we look at the conversion concept, we need to remember from big to small, we will multiply, and then going back from small to big, we will always divide. Now, what is the conversion factors? The factors is 1 minute is 60 seconds, 1 hour is 60 minutes, and then, believe it or not, there is only 24 hours in a day. Let's look at an example. The mathematical literacy exam is 1.5 hours long. Rewrite the duration of the exam in minutes. So now we know it is 1.5 hours. So it's going to be the full hour is 60 minutes, and then half an hour we know is 30 minutes, and 60 plus 30 is going to be 90 minutes. The quicker way to do that is say 1.5 times 60 equals 90 minutes. According to Jane's watch, she took 175 minutes to complete a 3-kilometer run. How long did she take in hours? So now we need to go from minutes, we need to go to hours. And we know 60 minutes is 1 hour. Okay, so then the 60 minutes there. If I go from minutes to hours, what is happening? My number is decreasing, therefore I need to divide. What is my factor? My factor is going to be 60. So it's going to be 175 divided by 60, and that is 2.92 hours. Now, when we have hours and minutes, and you want to convert to hours only, meaning instead of 2 hours 30 minutes, you want 2.5 hours, there is 3 easy steps that you need to know. Number 1, you divide the minutes. Number 2, you add the hours. And number 3, you round appropriately. So always round appropriately. The first thing again, let's quickly look at the 3 steps. Divide the minutes, add the hours, and round as asked. Durban is a 5-hour and 56-minute drive from Vereniging. Convert the duration to hours. So what did we say? What are we going to do first? We are going to divide the minutes. So it's going to be dividing the minutes by 60. Take your calculator, punch it in. 56 divided by 60 is going to be 0.93. And then I'm going to add the hours. And then it's going to be 5.93 hours. And now we want to go to minutes. So we've got hours and minutes, and we want minutes only. Instead of 2.5 hours, we want to use the word minutes only. So what do we need to do? The opposite of the previous example. We are now going to multiply the hours, and then we're going to add it, and we're going to round. If we look at an example, again Durban. Durban is 5 hours and 56 minutes drive from Vereniging. Convert the duration to minutes. So first I'm going to take that 5 hours. I'm going to say 5 times 60, and that is 300 minutes. And now I'm going to add the minutes to the hours, add to the hours. So it's going to be 300 plus the 56. So then we would have driven for 356 minutes. And now the last one. Remember what has been our journey so far. We started off by time and time notations. Now we quickly looked at conversion, and this is now where the magic begins, because calculation with time is always a headache. But don't worry, that's what I wanted to say. You've got a calculator, and that is where the magic is now going to happen. Time calculations with your calculator. Now, the two calculators we use is most of the time is going to be the Sharp and the Casio. Now, believe it or not, on your calculator there's a time button. Well, it's not really a time button, but we call it the time button because we can do calculations with time on it. Now, where is the magic there? If you look at the Sharp calculator, it's going to be the final or the last row of keys before you go to your numbers, the third one from the left. So it's going to show DMS, degrees, minutes, and seconds. There it is. So on your Sharp calculator, it's going to be the last row, the third one from the left. Now on the Casio, it's going to show you symbols, degrees, minutes, and seconds. There you go, degrees, minutes, and seconds. And that is in the first full row, the second full row, sorry, the second one from the left. There we go. That's your button there. So the magic with this button, and the thing you need to remember, is that after everything that you enter, anything, hours, minutes, or seconds, the moment you want to use that, you need to press that button after everything you enter into your calculator. If we look at this, if a plane leaves the airport at 8 o'clock and the flight is 1 hour and 15 minutes long, at what time will it reach its destination? Now quickly grab your calculator and work with me, find the time button. Remember now you know where to look, whether you have a Sharp or a Casio. How are we going to do this? On your calculator, you are going to say 8, and then you press that button, and then 00 for the minutes, and you press the button again. And now we want to know what the end time is, so we're going to add 1 and the button, 15 and the button. Now, when you press equals and it says error, the error that it will be showing is syntax error. Then you need to remember that you forgot to press a button somewhere. Simply rewind, and there where the little stripe is flickering, put your button, and then Bob's your uncle, you will have your answer. And that is going to be written as 9 degrees, 15 minutes, and 0 seconds. But remember guys, this is not duration. You can't use degrees. So we need to rewrite it. 9 hours, 15 minutes. But that is for duration. Sorry, we have to write it as 9:15 a.m. So if I wanted duration, I would have used the words. But now let's quickly look at the question again. If a plane leaves the airport at 8 o'clock and the flight is 1 hour and 15 minutes long, at what time will it reach its destination? It's going to be 9:15 a.m. Let's look at another example. If an athlete starts running a race at 6:15 a.m. and crosses the finish line at 11:55:03 a.m., how long did it take her to complete the race? Okay, so she finished at 11:55:03 and she started at 6:15, sorry. So we need to take the end time and deduct the start time. On your calculator, 11 button 55 button 03 minus 6 button 15 and the time button. Remember, if you want the magic, you need to work the button, and then it's going to be 11:55:03. Punch it into your calculator and work with me. So it is 5 degrees 40 minutes and 33 seconds. So what's the duration? 5 hours 40 minutes and 33 seconds. And that brings us at the end of today's lesson. The time is up, but I'm sure you are on time and know everything about time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.